Breaking news that will alter everything for seniors and benefit recipients nationwide. The IRS just made the announcement of a historic $3,000 golden stimulus check aimed directly at Americans 60 years and older who receive Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits. This is not a drill. This is actual financial relief that could be coming directly to your bank account sooner than you know it. The release of this $3,000 golden stimulus check has caused a stir throughout the benefits community, and for a good reason. This tailored stimulus payment is made to bring relief specifically to our country's seniors and disabled veterans, those groups that have been most severely impacted by increased expenses and economic insecurity. How is this stimulus check different from all the rest, and why is it officially being referred to as the golden stimulus? Let's dissect this gargantuan development that can place an additional $3,000 in your wallet. The IRS, in cooperation with the Social Security Administration and the Department of Veterans Affairs, has designed this payment to meet the special financial needs of older Americans and recipients of benefits at a time when rising prices in healthcare, groceries, and other necessities have added stress to fixed and limited incomes. If you are 60 years old or more and receive some kind of Social Security, SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits, then you are already on your way to qualifying. One of the biggest concerns that everyone is curious about is when these payments are going to arrive and how long it takes to have this money in your bank account. The IRS created a systematic rollout plan for distribution to allow for effective allocation without causing overloads in any system. Some steps must, however, be taken by particular recipients to qualify for payment at the earliest possible time. It is essential to review your current information on the IRS portal and verify your direct deposit details, as these small details could be the difference between receiving your payment promptly or facing unnecessary delays. One particularly exciting aspect of this golden stimulus check is that it has been structured in a way that won't impact your other benefits. Most recipients fear that extra payments may jeopardize their eligibility for other aid programs, but this stimulus has been crafted to augment, not complicate, your current benefits package. Tax consequences are also a concern for most, and for good reason. The IRS has given explicit guidance regarding how this golden stimulus check will be handled for tax purposes, and being familiar with this guidance is essential to your planning. I will go through in detail exactly what you must know in order to stay surprise-free on tax time, and I implore you to keep on hand all such corresponding correspondence. As far as taxation, there is a great concern with Medicare and Medicaid benefits that should be explained. The authors of this stimulus program have specifically avoided allowing taking this payment to impact negatively upon your healthcare coverage. As it turns out, there are some special protections to keep your benefits as they stand today and continue to offer a little extra assistance. If you assist in coordinating benefits for your family members, there are relevant facts you want to know about being a representative payee or caregiver. There are special directives from the IRS for these arrangements, and I will guide you through them in order to have this stimulus check with as little trouble as possible. One interesting thing about this golden stimulus that most individuals may not be aware of is that it is part of a broader economic support strategy. The targeting of benefit recipients and seniors is not haphazard. It is based on a wealth of research that demonstrates that these populations tend to have the most need and can provide the most direct economic stimulus when given such support. Have you considered how you could utilize this stimulus to better your financial situation? Whether to pay for unexpected bills or help with long-term savings, this payment could be a financial lifesaver. Let's also consider the method of distribution. The IRS will be using the same payment systems they have refined through previous stimulus distributions, but with important improvements that enhance security and efficiency. If you've received past stimulus payments without issues, you're likely already set up for success. However, be sure to check for new features and protections, as security remains a major concern when large-scale payments are distributed. With stimulus-related scam stories in the headlines, being aware of what to do and how to look out for legitimate communications from the IRS is key. One frequently asked question concerns whether there are going to be other forms of assistance in addition to this payment of $3,000. While this stimulus check is the focus of attention now, knowing where it stands in the context of the overall support system for seniors and benefit recipients is key to financial planning over the long term. Have you thought through how this payment can help you establish a more solid financial foundation? Whether by paying off debt or investing in valuable services, this stimulus could be life-changing for many Americans. Also, take into consideration what kind of records you may want to keep for this stimulus payment. While it's mostly computer automated, it's always a good idea to keep good records. The IRS will provide certain notices for these payments, and it may be worth your while to know what to look for and how to safely keep this information, particularly if you're getting several different types of benefits. For individuals who are receiving a mix of Social Security, SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits, it is important to know how this stimulus interacts with each. The payment has been designed to be as universal as possible, with special consideration given to VA benefit recipients. There are special provisions for veterans who are eligible, and coordination between the IRS and the VA has been increased to provide for easy delivery of payments. It's essential to check that your information is current with both agencies. Moreover, although this stimulus payment is automatic for the majority of eligible recipients, there may be circumstances where you have to reach out to the IRS about your payment. Knowledge of your rights and the correct procedures in case any issues arise is required to safeguard your interests. If you live in a multi-generational household with several members of your household eligible for the payment, there are some important considerations regarding how this may influence total household budget and other benefit income you collect. Having some planning ahead to decide how these funds are used can make a lasting difference to your financial future. Think about how you would allocate this stimulus to cover financial needs. For example, paying for healthcare costs, paying off debt, or even putting it towards long-term savings. It's also interesting to consider the role of banks in this regard. Banks and credit unions have been notified of these upcoming payments and are gearing up to process them quickly, so it is a good idea to familiarize yourself with your bank's policies on government payments in order to avoid any possible delays or problems. This golden stimulus check also indicates evolving strategies for helping senior citizens and benefit recipients. By targeting specifically those who are 60 and above, the government is aware of the special needs of older Americans, and this assistance can affect long-term financial planning strategies. The timing of the payments has been deliberately planned to coincide with other benefit changes so that the impact on the recipient's financial situations can be optimized. Knowing the timing can help you make smarter financial choices and plan better for the future. Also, look beyond the senior and benefit recipient populations. When seniors and benefit recipients are given extra assistance such as this golden stimulus check, whole communities tend to benefit from new economic activity. Have you considered how this injection of cash could help boost your local community, support local businesses, and increase overall economic resilience? As we conclude, it is critical to reiterate the value in remaining knowledgeable of this and ongoing support programs. The terrain of benefits and stimulus payments changes consistently, and a continued focus is needed for optimally utilizing available support to your advantage. Keep in mind, if you have learned something useful here, be sure to like this video and pass it along to others who could use the information about this golden stimulus check. The more we can get people aware of this opportunity, the better our community will be for this specific targeted financial assistance. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so that you can stay updated on any changes or updates to this stimulus plan. Your financial health is our priority, and we're here to guide you through these opportunities effectively. Second, consider scheduling an individual financial assessment session with an advisor you can trust to find out how this stimulus could work within your larger financial strategy and prepare you ahead of time for any changes that may be forthcoming in benefits or other support payments. What's your take on this golden check stimulus, and how will you utilize these resources to further the stability of your finances? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's continue this important conversation. Stay informed, plan ahead, and take care of your financial future.